A reading from the book of 2 Kings. Today is November 20th. Our reading from 2 Kings is chapter 15. In the 27th year of King Jeroboam of Israel, Azariah, son of King Amaziah of Judah, became king. He was 16 years old when he became king, and he reigned 52 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Jecoliah of Jerusalem. He did what was pleasing to the Lord, just as his father Amaziah had done. However, the shrines were not removed. The people continued to sacrifice and make offerings at the shrines. The Lord struck the king with a plague, and he was a leper until the day of his death. He lived in isolation quarters with Jotham, the king's son, was in charge of the palace and governed the people of the land. The other events of Azariah's reign and all his actions are recorded in the annals of the kings of Judah. Azariah slept with his fathers, and he was buried with his fathers in the city of David. His son Jotham succeeded him as king. In the 38th year of King Azariah of Judah, Zechariah, son of Jeroboam, became king over Israel and Samaria for 6 months. He did what was displeasing to the Lord, as his fathers had done. He did not depart from the sins which Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had caused Israel to commit. Shallum, son of Jabesh, conspired against him and struck him down before the people and killed him and succeeded him as king. The other events of Zechariah's reign are recorded in the annals of the kings of Israel. This was in accord with the word that the Lord had spoken to Jehu. 4 generations of your descendants shall occupy the throne of Israel. And so it came about. Shallum, son of Jabesh, became king in the 39th year of King Uzziah of Judah, and he reigned in Samaria 1 month. Then Menahem, son of Gadi, set out from Tirzah and came to Samaria. He attacked Shallum, son of Jabesh, in Samaria and killed him, and he succeeded him as king. The other events of Shallum's reign and the conspiracy that he formed are recorded in the annals of the kings of Israel. At that time, marching from Tirzah, Menahem subdued Tiphsah and all who were in it and its territory. And because it did not surrender, he massacred its people and ripped open all its pregnant women. In the 39th year of King Azariah of Judah, Menahem, son of Gadi, became king over Israel and Samaria for 10 years. He did what was displeasing to the Lord throughout his days. He did not depart from the sins which Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had caused Israel to commit. King Pul of Assyria invaded the land, and Menahem gave Pul 1,000 talents of silver that he might support him and strengthen his hold on the kingdom. Menahem exacted the money from Israel. Every man of means had to pay 50 shekels of silver for the king of Assyria. The king of Assyria withdrew and did not remain in the land. The other events of Menahem's reign and all his actions are recorded in the annals of the kings of Israel. Menahem slept with his fathers, and his son Pekahiah succeeded him as king. In the 50th year of King Azariah of Judah, Pekahiah, son of Menahem, became king over Israel and Samaria for 2 years. He did what was displeasing to the Lord. He did not depart from the sins which Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had caused Israel to commit. His aide, Pekah, son of Remaliah, conspired against him and struck him down in the royal palace in Samaria. With him were 50 Gileadites, with men from Argob and Ariah. And he killed and succeeded him as king. The other events of Pekahiah's reign and all his actions are recorded in the annals of the kings of Israel. In the 52nd year of King Azariah of Judah, Pekah, son of Remaliah, became king over Israel and Samaria for 20 years. He did what was displeasing to the Lord. He did not depart from the sins which Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had caused Israel to commit. In the days of King Pekah of Israel, King Tiglath-Pileser of Assyria came and captured Ijon, Abel-Beth-Maachah, Janoah, Kadesh, Hazor Gilead, Galilee, the entire region of Naphtali, and he deported the inhabitants to Assyria. Hoshea, son of Elah, conspired against Pekah, son of Remaliah, attacked him and killed him. He succeeded him as king in the 20th year of Jotham, son of Uzziah. The other events of Pekah's reign and all his actions are recorded in the annals of the kings of Israel. In the 2nd year of King Pekah, son of Remaliah of Israel, Jotham, son of King Uzziah of Judah, became king. He was 25 years old when he became king, and he reigned 16 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Jerusha, daughter of Zadok. He did what was pleasing to the Lord, just as his father Uzziah had done. However, the shrines were not removed. The people continued to sacrifice and make offerings at the shrines. It was he who built the upper gate of the house of the Lord. The other events of Jotham's reign and all his actions are recorded in the annals of the kings of Judah. In those days, the Lord began to incite King Rezin of Aram and Pekah, son of Remaliah, against Judah. Jotham slept with his fathers, and he was buried with his fathers in the city of ancestor David. His son Ahaz succeeded him as king.